Escobar is a go. Toros is a go. Naira Marley is a go. Olusho is a go. Ayinadin is a go. It's a go. It's a go.
The program is Game On Click Naija Online Radio. Hello and welcome to the show. Game On is a program where we give you a platform to show off your sport knowledge, debate and discuss about celebrities and trending issue in sports. My name is Nasir Yunusa, and of course I have my two guys, starting with Fash the MC.
Fash is not looking bright today.
What's happening, Fash?
Nas,
Yeah.
I don't think I can actually talk right now
Okay.
because my heart is heavy.
Okay.
Some couple of minutes ago, I was watching the game between Denmark and Finland.
Yeah.
It was a Scandinavian encounter
Okay.
in the ongoing Euro that started yesterday.
Yeah.
And only for one of the greatest player in Denmark color and who has played in EPL.
Okay.
He's a champion, just concluded Serie A season with Inter Milan, in person of Christian Eriksen. Along the line, he wanted to throw the ball. There was no contact with any player, and he slumped right there on the pitch of play. All medical attention was given. The wife was there.
Okay.
So the players had to rally around her, and then the player himself lying on the floor. But I can actually confirm to you what the incident looked like. But all I know right now is I saw when Eriksen went down, and if you remember incidents like this, the likes of our own Samuel Okaraji right there in Lagos in 1989, August 24 precisely. That was how Okaraji slumped, and the next, after hours of minutes of trying to resuscitate him, but he couldn't make it. Then we remember of recent, a Cameroonian player, Marc Vivian Foe, in the Confederations Cup, the game against France. He slumped and he could not make it.
Okay. Thank you. So that's what kept us a little bit late. We had the breaking news of a player slumping in the pitch, and the match was postponed. So, Mr. Francis.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
It's such a sad story there, seeing athletes collapsing in the field of play.
Yeah.
We've just received the news that Christian Eriksen just collapsed in the field of play, and because of that, the Group B encounter between Denmark and Finland that is being played there in Copenhagen has been postponed. But his medical state right now is still unclear. He just collapsed, so we'll be waiting to hear from the team, or we'll be waiting to hear from the doctors sooner or later. Then we can update you with the issue going on with the Christian Eriksen.
All right. So for today, our topics are: who do you think will be the best striker at the European Cup 2020 and why? And then we also have, after the friendly match draw with Cameroon, what do you think will be the performance of the Super Eagles under the present coach Gernot Rohr? This is Click Naija Online Radio. Follow us on our social media handle for Facebook and Instagram. Is Click Naija. You can listen to us via www.clicknaija.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels now. Okay, now guys, quick questions for you watching on our Facebook. You can bring your arguments. You can tell us who do you think is your best striker for the who do you think is going to be your best striker for the Europe 2020, and you can tell us about the performance of the Nigerian football team under Gernot Rohr. So now the Euro 2020 is here. The 16th edition of the flagship, that's a UEFA competition, is being styled as a celebration, with games being held across Europe to mark the 60th anniversary. But we have to, normally it's 20 teams, but this time around I have 24 teams. That's the remaining 4 decide through playoff. Now let's start with my guys. Now, who do you think is going to be your best striker this season in the European 2020?
Sorry for our fans out there. I don't think I'm really in good shape. But to answer your question quickly, I'll be tipping. My take should be on Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
Why did I say Romelu
Romelu
Lukaku?
Yeah.
He has 59 he has 59 goals for Belgium so far in all his appearances.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at the group that he is in, that will just have a breaking news right now that comprises of likes of Denmark, Finland, and Russia, which Belgium will be coming up against pretty later by 8 p.m. I see Romelu Lukaku after scoring 20 something goals this season for, I think, 22 goals thereabout for Inter Milan. They just concluded Serie A title.
Yeah.
And going by the groups, the other countries in the in Belgian group, that is in Group B, I don't think there are much tougher opposition there. And Lukaku will know he's one striker who is very strong. He's fast, he's pacey, and he bully defenders. He has that strength. He can hold on to the ball. He can dribbles, and he's a handful for any defense. And give him those clinical passes with the likes of De Bruyne, Trojan Hazard, and the rest of them. Tillemans in that midfield.
Yeah.
Definitely, he's going to get the services he deserves, he wants. And then I think I put him ahead of every other striker in Euro 2020 for me, Nas. But overall, still Nas. I don't think
Your mood is down
my
because
mood
of
is down
the
because
Christian Eriksen.
as we are sports people,
Yeah.
and once this thing happens,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a good thing at all. If I hadn't seen it, I won't be feeling like this.
Yeah.
Sorry to say this, I actually know what it means when to lose a loved one.
Yeah.
Even though seeing it alone, it's something you wouldn't want to. Because when I saw him go down on the
But as
pitch,
at now, we don't know
We
his
don't know,
condition.
We don't know his
so we wouldn't
condition.
say.
Yes, we don't know his
Yeah,
condition.
wouldn't
As
say.
at now,
So
we
he
don't know his
just collapsed
condition.
and will
so
get
for
him
me,
recovered.
my pick is Romelu Lukaku.
Okay. For you, Francis.
Okay, Euro
You know,
2020.
you are the predictor, the prophet.
Yeah, I would say they delayed Euro 2020.
Yeah.
I say delayed because it's being played 12 months later than it was scheduled due to COVID reasons.
Yeah.
It's a showcase of the best footballers we've seen in world football.
Okay.
So at this junction, I think it has an array of the most decorated strikers our generation has ever seen.
Yeah.
We have the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, Robert Lewandowski, Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane, just to name a few out of many.
Young man, big wow.
So wait, now let him talk.
Can I
Big
land?
wow.
Can I land?
And let's see.
Oh, yeah,
Can I land? He's saying which will definitely be your best.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have gone for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
But I won't go for him. I'll give you my reasons.
Pick one.
Please let me land. I didn't intercept you. Cristiano Ronaldo so far has, I think, 103 international goals.
Okay.
Okay. And he's just 9 goals behind the all-time scorer for international men's football. That's Ali Daya of Iran, who has 109 international goals. Yeah. So Ronaldo has 103. I think 6 behind him. So going to the Euros will give him the chance, give him that edge to match or even surpass that record. But I would say Ronaldo is in a tougher group because he's in Group F, which is the group of death, which he's being grouped with France, Germany, and
Hungary.
Okay. So I think Hungary seems to be the weaker fixture there of all they are going to play. They are going to play Hungary in Budapest on, I think, Tuesday or Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So that should be where they should pick up their maximum point, because it's not going to be a tough game playing against France, because France seems to be the favorite in the tournament. It's not be easy going against Germany as well. So to me, I would have gone for him, but he has a tougher fixture, so I'll give it to someone else, Harry Kane.
Okay, so you are going for Harry Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane. Harry Kane is in Group D, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, England is grouped with Croatia alongside Scotland and Czech Republic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So there seems to be the favorite in that group. Though if they top the group, which I think they will have to face runners-up of Group F, the group of death, which will be another tough fixture for them. But I see them picking maximum points against Slovakia, against the Czech Republic. I see them picking maximum point against Scotland, and maybe they'll just have a score to settle with Croatia.
So you think?
I think
Hurricane is going to have an edge over Romelu Lukaku, a man who has played in England. He played in Manchester United. That was his last club in England. He had played for Everton. He had played in Chelsea. Come on.
I'm glad you were the one hyping Hurricane last week. Last week, you almost killed me. You poured out his profile. So
look, okay,
I don't want to repeat it because you said it already last week.
Let's look at the depth of the squad, of both squads. Let's look at the depth of the Belgian national team and look at the depth of the English national team.
Okay.
The players in Belgian national team, they've got clout, they've got precision, they have good players who have an eye for the ball, who have an eye. They have 6 inches eye to throw those passes.
And the English has who do they have? The English has no eye for the ball.
The only lateral midfielder they took to Euros is Kevin Phillips of Leeds United. 12 defenders for England being taken to the Euro. For what? Come on. And you're talking about a Belgian team that is packed full of midfielders, Tielemans, Torgan Hazard, Eden Hazard himself. We have one of the guy making what's that his name? Whether Umpoku or whatever. Kunku or what is that his name? In the Belgian national team right now that can cut in from any side of the pitch. So what has England got? They've only got Grealish, who the only person I can even pick out of that English national team now who have got an eye for the pass is Jack Grealish. That guy has precision. But every other person to me, Romelu Lukaku for me
I don't like intercepting.
Romelu Lukaku for me stand far ahead of any other striker in Euro 2020
because of his experience of playing.
No, he's trying to say because of the team. Which is played for.
Yeah, now,
he made a good point, saying they have the midfielders because as a striker, if you don't have that support, if you don't have who is going to assist you, definitely you're going to be having problem up front. So he made a very good point that fine, they have the midfielders, no point, no doubt about that. But look at the England team.
Okay. What have they got? Who?
They got everything.
Who?
They got all the world-class players.
Who are the world-class?
There is a very good manager. So to me, looking at Hurricane, looking at his performance last season, and now that he's now looking for a new club to join, to leave Tottenham, he'll want to boost up his profile. He wants to go there to get the best. Remember, this Hurricane was the Golden Boot winner back in 2018. No, in the world, I'm talking about international football.
Okay,
no,
in 2018
forget
World
the club.
Cup.
So I'm trying to tell
Romelu
you,
Lukaku had
the same numbers of goals.
Not the same number of goals. So in their qualification series, he was one of the highest goal scorer for Belgian national team. They had almost 100%. In fact, 100. Italy, France, Belgium, England had 100% qualification series to this Euro 2020. They did not drop a point, and Lukaku was very involved in every of the game they play, leading en route to Euro 2020. Now for Hurricane, a man who is not settled right now, who's unsettled.
I don't believe you are saying this about Hurricane because last week you almost killed me for Hurricane. So I'm just in shock right now. You
is not settled.
You are the one now. No, I understand that you are the one this week saying
my man, my brother, my guy, Romelu Lukaku.
I won't be surprised if he comes here next week and tell us that Lukaku will not score any goal because last week he almost killed us because of Hurricane. This week, he's saying something else.
Yesterday he had
point to show us that Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the world. He said it,
Mhm.
and he had his point to prove, because I don't even want to repeat it because he said it already.
Okay.
So there will be no point repeating it. So
But
I'm just
going to Euro 2020, that is what we are looking at
He is
right now.
condemning it now.
Is it that Harry Kane is going to stand a better chance of winning the
Yes,
highest?
I said that.
No.
Even
Romelu
Robert
Lukaku
Lewandowski is even
see,
going to do better than Lukaku.
Okay, now the only
Do you know that?
the only midfield in Euro 2020 that can stand the Belgian midfield, I will call them for you. The France midfield, the Portuguese national midfield, the Italian midfield. These are the three nations that has a midfield that can compete.
But I don't think they'll be meeting anytime soon.
Wait,
because
let me ask you this question. Now, your best striker,
Romelu Lukaku, for me,
was he the highest goal scorer in Serie A last season?
He wasn't the highest goal scorer, but he was the second highest goal scorer behind Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored 29 goals.
What will you say about Harry Kane in the English league? What will you say about Harry Kane?
Harry Kane scored 22 goals. Romelu Lukaku scored 22 goals in Serie A. So
the Premier League Serie A, they are not the same. You said it last week.
They might not be the same, but they had the same number of league goals last season.
You are talking about Premier League. Scoring 22 goals in the Serie A is nothing compared to scoring 22 goals in the Premier League. You know that. You said it last week that the leagues are not the same. You even said it last week that Haaland cannot play better in Bundesliga, come to Premier League and play the same. They are two different leagues.
Okay.
Premier League is the most potent league in the world.
So Harry Kane has 24 league goals, while the second person, that is Mo Salah, had 22, and then Bruno Fernandes had 18. Really? But Romelu Lukaku he was the second highest goal scorer behind.
And Harry Kane scored more goals than any other person in the most potent league in the world.
With two goals.
Nobody was ahead of him.
2 goals.
He was second to none.
Wait, I think I have a comment. Let's see the comment I have here. Are you guys live? Of course we are live.
And
we are live. Is that Oche or Ochala? We are live. The truth is, Romelu Lukaku all the way.
Harry Kane.
Let me tell you something.
If Romelu
Lukaku does not win the Golden Boot of this Euro 2020, Nas, the next one.
Are you betting?
Should
we bet?
I will drink 10 cups of water.
We punish you here on the show.
Yes.
I will drink 10 cups of water
here on the show.
See, I will drink 10 cups of water.
Wait, sir. Let me ask you this last question. Okay, yours is Harry Kane. Yours is Romelu Lukaku.
Don't ask me again. I've already told you. Okay, I don't like questions.
Mine is Robert Lewandowski.
No. Robert Lewandowski is such a good striker.
Everybody has his own.
No,
because
he plays for Poland. He's going to bring up his own point because he plays for a weaker team. He thinks he does not stand a chance.
With due respect to that man, I don't want to bash him right now. With due respect for him, a man who has done well.
We are going to our next topic. Our next topic is the after the friendly match draw with Cameroon. Now, what do you think? Who do you think? What do you think will be the performance of the Super Eagles under the present coach Gernot Rohr? Yeah, this is what, because Ochala has something for us, and he said Christian Eriksen. He said Christian Eriksen just collapsed in the live Europe match 2020 versus Denmark there and Finland. Yeah,
Ochala, I think we started with that.
We started with that.
He didn't join us earlier.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you. What's your topic? It's on the screen there. When you look at top of the screen, you see our topic.
Just scroll, you see Ochala, our man. We are live. Follow us.
Our topics are on the screen. Thank you very much, Ochala. Okay. So we are talking about the Nigerian present performance right now. That's our second topic.
100%.
Okay, you are giving Gernot 100%.
100%. See, Nigerians, we ask too much.
Okay.
We ask too much.
Okay.
For a man who has come in since 2016, that we have been qualifying for all the tournament we will go to with games to spare, not game, with games to spare. We became the first African country and the first in the world, among the first, because I think this other persons, the first country that qualified for Russia 2018 played before us. So if we had played before them, we would be the first country to qualify to Russia 2018.
Okay.
So we were the first African country, and then I can proudly say, don't mind Onyibo people, I can proudly say the first country to qualify, but the FIFA never wanted to confirm it. Already we have qualified to Russia 2018.
Yeah.
We qualified to Egypt 2019, the last Nations Cup, with 2 games. How many games to spare?
Yeah.
Now we have qualified for Cameroon again. We have qualified. We qualified before we started doing permutation. We went to Benin. We draw 4-4 with Sierra Leone in Benin. We went to their place. We played goalless draw, and we finished the job against Benin Republic. So what are we saying? For a man who has put all his best since 2016, what else do we want him to do?
So you think that Rohr is 100% doing well with our
Gernot Rohr, okay, let's look at his winning rate. Gernot Rohr has over his all-round win for Super Eagles right now is about, I think, 33 thereabout, 33 wins for the Super Eagles. Out of all the matches he has coached, we have only had the loss against Cameroon. I think that will make the 11th or the 7th or 8th thereabout. I can't remember the figure right now. That we had, but we have had more of draws under Gernot Rohr. But outside that, whenever we're playing competitive game, when last did we lose in any competitive match?
Okay, let me hold you there.
That was in hold on. That is in Egypt. No, let me finish it. That was we last lost in a competitive game. When we say competitive game, in the semi-final of the Nations Cup in Egypt.
Against Algeria.
So when last did we lose? And Cameroon that we even just played. Since 2000, that was when last they defeated us. We've beaten Cameroon 12 times, 7 draws, and then 5 losses right now. Coming last week Tuesday.
Can I chip in now?
Yeah, chip in, please.
He said
I want to ask you a question. He said Gernot Rohr 100%, and he said, "Did you agree with that?" First?
No, we never agree on anything.
I don't need you to agree. Gernot Rohr.
I always wait for you to finish.
Finish.
Your blood is too hot. Like you're just a few moments ago you saw Christian Eriksen and you were shaking. Now you're just.
I'm still shaking because I just want to talk.
You're still sweating as well. To me, I won't say I'll give him 100%. He made points about qualifying.
Yeah.
They call us Giant of Africa. Is that what we've been known for, qualifying?
Yeah.
We've qualified for every World Cup.
Trophy,
We've qualified for every World Cup we played for since we played the first in 1994, except 2006 when it was played in Germany. So since Nigeria made its first appearance in the World Cup since 1994,
it has been consistent.
Except 2006.
Did we go to under Sunday Olise?
I've told you.
Did we go to the Nations Cup?
No, I said World Cup.
No.
I said World Cup.
No, so
hold on.
What
Let
do
me
we want
land.
We're gonna
You had your time. You had your time. Let me prove my point. I said since 1994, when we made our first appearance in the World Cup, we qualified for all except 2006 when it was played in Germany. So every other manager has delivered except then. So him taking us to World Cup 2018 is not a new thing because we've been going. That isn't new at all. So he also
no, quickly, I will allow you to continue. We'll be going with permutations. We'll carry calculator. If this country lose, if this one win, Nigeria will do this. Permutations with our heart. Nas, the truth is, Nas, you know this. Nas, you know this. With permutations, our heart will be in our hand like this. Let Ghana win so that we can qualify.
Ocha has something.
He says Gernot Rohr is doing well with qualification. How about winning tournaments and influencing the future?
Now he's going to where I was trying to go to. He's just going to my point.
Winning tournaments. The first Nations Cup that have 24 countries. We came third. We took bronze. Is that not winning something?
Hang on.
Is that not winning something? What else?
Talk, please.
Hang on. There was another point he made. Just escaped.
Yeah.
Because I was
going to. No, you didn't escape.
You intercepted.
Let me call.
I was going to respond to that.
You can do some permutations. No, do some permutations.
I was going to respond to that. He made mention of what did you even say? Can you repeat yourself? There was something he said somewhere. I wanted to respond to it. He just escaped. But let's go to the Cameroon fixtures. Though some of our players missed out. The likes of the Napoli man, what's his name? Victor Osimhen was not there.
Victor Osimhen,
Simi, the man that plays for Crotone. Eboy, the man that plays for Benfica, and I think we have a player in Porto, Zaidu Sanusi or something. Frank Onyeka was equally not there. So all these players brought attestation, medical attestation. They were injured, they were unable to play, and all that is understandable. But my point there is we keep seeing new faces.
Exactly.
Okay, so this qualification was supposed to be a test for us to prepare for the World Cup qualifier, which I think we're going to play Liberia and Cape Verde. I think August and September respectively. So we were supposed to be consistent, like the same people, so that you'll be familiar with them and they'll be familiar with each other as a team. What do we see?
Who is not consistent
every day?
Who are the people that are not there?
That takes me to my next question with Fash.
What
you are
is
supporting Gernot Rohr?
I'm not supporting Gernot Rohr. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Gernot Rohr is the right man.
Okay, some Nigerians are like, we don't know.
Include yourself.
I'm not including myself. Some Nigerians are like, we don't know our first 11 team. At least if you want to know our first 11
team, that is what I'm saying.
Then you
Nas,
when we're
don't even finish this. Don't even finish this.
That's what many people are saying.
See, it's not only you. Off mic some days ago. I counted some persons, and you are clamoring that we don't have a first 11. What is first 11? If I may ask you.
First 11 team.
Yes.
First 11 is like we want to know our top striker. Let me say Yekini Rashidi. This is our top striker. We want to know our midfielder. Who is the number 10? Who is wearing the number 10 jersey?
We keep seeing familiar faces.
Hold on.
Yes, he also said something. He said something about Gernot Rohr also bringing new record, which he said. And I'll also tell you that he broke some record. Cameroon has never won Nigeria in open play since 1989.
Yeah.
They won under Gernot Rohr.
And the same Gernot Rohr is the first coach to beat Cameroon back to back in any competitive games. We defeated them to qualify to Russia. We defeated them
in open play since 1989.
We defeated them
over 30 years.
Ever since Cameroon became
no manager has lost in open play.
No team has ever defeated Cameroon back to back in any competitive game.
Let me tell you,
Nigeria did that. We beat them qualified to Russia 2018.
Let me also tell you another record he has broken.
So
let me also tell you another record what is it? In the World Cup before Gernot Rohr, before 2018, no European team has ever won Nigeria in the opening game. We won Spain in the past against any European opposition in the World Cup. In an opening game, we always win. But under Gernot Rohr, what the Croatia did to us, you see, that record was broken during his time. So stop mentioning the record he has made. There are some he has broken as well.
He has made some good records. First 11. I want to know the first 11. Now, the whole team that went to Russia 2018, who is not there? I will tell you the people that are not in that team that went to Russia 2018. Because we are shouting for first 11. Or Johnny Gallo, who has retired. Victor Moses, who has also retired from international football. We know Francis Zoho was suffering from injury. That's why he was not there. This other guy, Mikel has retired. This other midfield guy, Onazi, has not been getting a shirt. He has, because of, we know what happened, no club, and for over sometimes injury and the rest of them. That's why he's no longer in the Super Eagles. Now, outside these players that I've mentioned, who else is not still in Gernot Rohr's team?
No, we are talking.
Who else is still not there? Now,
we are talking about friendlies.
No, hold on. You people are saying first 11. The midfield.
I asked the question.
The midfield. We still have Ogene Karetebo. He's still there. We friend Didi. He's still there. What's JJ Kocha's cousin's name? Iwobi, Alex Iwobi is still there. Ahmed Musa is still in that team.
Ahmed Musa is a winger now.
I'm counting the players. Kenneth Omero is still in the team.
I'm not asking you to count the
Hold on now.
You want to
let him prove.
I don't know the first 11. Okay, if we are going to any tournament, who do you see?
Wait.
The only new face I can tell you in the Super Eagles right now that I know has gotten his place is Joe Aribo of Rangers. Then who is the other person?
We are going to play Mexico, I think, on the 4th of July.
Okay.
Let's see if we'll not see new faces.
Okay.
Let the new faces come.
So sentimental new people will not
Right.
go anywhere. And you expect
Your closing remarks.
See, my closing remark is that any day, anytime, Gernot Rohr remains my coach for the Super Eagles.
So you believe in his tactics?
Yes, I believe in Gernot Rohr, and I just want to say, we should just say a word of prayer for Christian Eriksen.
Yes.
A minute silent would be okay.
No, it's not. It's not a silent.
And to me,
okay.
Let me finish quickly. Let us hope and pray nothing happens to him.
Nothing will happen.
And we believe the medical team, with God on their side, will be able to bring him back to life. Because if we hear any news outside what we are expecting to come, so that we can pop champagne for his coming back.
Ochai is a little bit funny.
So Ochai says, bro, you are so certain of J. Roy. Past records are good, but they do little to influence your future plan with the advancement in soccer. I bet you Ahmed Musa and some midfielder are below requirements right now.
I am not Gernot Rohr.
What will you say about him?
I think he has 2 more comments.
Okay. He now said that yes, it's not dead. He's nothing like a mini silent. We know that he's fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate you today. In fact, you're supposed to be the fan of the week on Click Naija next week by the grace of God. Your closing remark.
To me, my closing remark would be we should get a home coach. Enough of all these foreign faces. I don't really like seeing white men.
I laugh in Spanish.
So to me, Gernot Rohr should go. They should just make a selection here and we can manage ourselves.
Francis, if I give you Lugbe United, they will go to relegation.
This is where we wrap the show for today's edition on Game On. Thanks to everyone who viewed us here on Facebook. Game On will be back next week with another edition on Click Naija Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. Thanks to my supervising producer, Ehi Ohiani. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye. Ocha Messi is still coming. He says, I disagree with Francis.
He did not say Gernot Rohr should stay either, but he does not just want a home coach. Well, I think I tried to get what he's saying.
All right, thank you guys.
Home coach, home man,
same
home
time.
whatever.
Bye and thanks.